What is up? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Back with some more Resident Evil 4 content for you. And today I'm going to be talking about something that has got a lot of people maybe a little bit nervous or still uncertain about, or just want some type of clarification from Capcom themselves. And that is with the latest Resident Evil 4 Remake trailer. We got a lot of good things from it. A lot of things that quelled a lot of people's fears of what wasn't going to be in the game from the supposed leaks, which were a bunch of BS in the first place. But, and I'm not going to get into that because I still a little annoyed by all that crap. But nonetheless, it is what it is. It is the internet, unfortunately. But one of the things we didn't see a lot of was, one, the Regenerator, which is a good thing. And I'm glad, and I hope they do not show him. But the other thing was, we didn't see hardly anything of Ada. We saw like 1 second of Ada in the entirety of the trailer, and a lot of people are wondering, well, hey, why aren't they showing much of her? Or have they really like limited her? I mean, they showed a crazy amount of Luis, and they showed off Krauser and Sadler some more, but Ada gets 1 second, and a lot of people are wondering, hey, you know, what's that mean for Ada in the game, as well as the Separate Ways, which is basically the mode you unlock to beat the main campaign of the original Resident Evil 4, and it's kind of Ada's own campaign. But so let's get to the bottom of this right now. Do I think that there's anything to fear, be leery? I'll be the first one to admit Ada Wong is my all-time favorite Resident Evil character, so not having 100% confirmation that her presence in the game, I get it, I understand it, but do I think that there's a chance or anything that her role has been cut or reduced? Absolutely not. Even before I even seen anything from Capcom, which they did say that she will have a big role to play in this game, but not even reading that, they didn't even have to say that. I mean, it's absolutely ludicrous to think that she wouldn't have a big role to play in this game, and not to mention her Separate Ways, or however they want to do that. Now, you could have the argument, how are they going to do it? I don't know if they're going to do it within the same campaign, like kind of similar to how, like, you're not playing an extra it's not like an extra campaign, you just play it all one time, you play Leon and you shift over to 8 or something like that. You can have that argument. I prefer to kind of keep it similar to the original one, because one of the things I liked about Separate Ways was the fact that, let's just be honest, I think it was kind of cool that, like, in this first part, it's like, man, she was in this whole village the whole time right next to Leon, and I had no idea. But the biggest reason why it's not going to be limited or somewhat cut or something like that, it's too vital and important. I mean, Ada's campaign is what ultimately connects RE4 to RE5. And obviously another big part of that is who else appears in Ada's campaign, and only in Ada's campaign, is Wesker. And that's another person I do not want to see for any of the advertising. I want to see him for the first time in the RE engine, Wesker, because that's going to be a great, awesome moment there. But that whole thing, it's too vital. You can't take that. There's no way. Like, that's just absolutely ludicrous to think that, oh my God, there's a possibly chance. That would just be, if that honestly happened, that'd be one of the all-time just dumb blunders you could possibly commit. And I get some people, I get a little bit of skepticism, but the problem is that, like, hey, let's just be honest. Like, a lot of people have been BS with this game long enough, as I said, with all the rumors and leaks of everything supposedly cut that's magically in the game from the beginning that wasn't cut in the first place. So we realize a lot of these rumors and leaks, that's what they are. They're just a bunch of BS, and, you know, like I say, take them with a grain of salt. I mean, the Visitors were supposedly cut, they're in the game. The Bella Sisters, Chainsaw Sisters, supposedly cut, they're in the game. Remember, the island was supposed to cut, it's in the game. Krauser supposed to be cut, he's in the game. So all that stuff's already in the game. Like, why would there not be a substantial amount of Ada Wong in the game, and as well as her Separate Ways campaign? Assignment Ada, I'm going to lay off on that, because I actually want to do a separate video on that, because I actually have a cool idea of what they can do. But in terms of, like, her main campaign in this game, and as well as her role in this game, there's no way. And if you're still wondering, well, why haven't they showed her? Well, look at Ada herself. She's always been a mysterious character, and, you know, as I said, like, in that first chapter, before you played the Separate Ways, you had no idea she was that close to Leon, or in that one room where you get the RPG in the castle. You had no idea that it's, like, you know, how close she was and stuff, but that's what she does. She's mysterious. She's up close, and you have no idea. So I think it suits her character for us to be like, hey, what is she doing? And I think that's a good wondering what's going on. Not that's something that doesn't need to necessarily be shown. And listen, there's no way they're going to diss it because, as I said, there's going to be a huge backlash against that, and not to mention this is Resident Evil 4, people. This is not a game that I think even Capcom would be dumb enough to really upset a lot of diehard people that view this game, the original, in the highest of lights. So, but then again, hey, who knows with Capcom? But all things considered, no, there's going to be a great amount of Ada, probably more than what we had in the original. Honestly, I mean, look what they said about Luis. They said, hey, he's going to have a bigger role. Nobody had any idea what they meant by that until we saw the trailer, and I don't think anyone thought his role was going to be anywhere near that big. I mean, it's a huge difference. It's like a 300% difference compared to what he was in the original one. So, once again, my advice to everyone, I get it. As I said, Ada is my favorite character. Until I get, that 100% confirmation, I understand. But at the same time, it'd be absolutely blasphemous to not have a substantial amount of Ada content. By the way, I can't wait to see a snake in a box. But yeah, just relax and wait. As I said, maybe they'll have another showcase or trailer or whatnot. But once again, a lot of stuff I just want to see it in the game. I don't need to be revealed. We know that they're going to be a big part of the game, and we're going to see them as well as they're the gateway to Wesker being in the game. So of course they're going to be a huge part. But that is going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I can see you guys back in the next one. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you all later. Peace.